Hello, welcome to another episode of Shepherd's Adventure. And it's been a long time since I last did a recording of this. Basically, starting everything over the new year. Took me a while to get started back again. And there's a little bit of regret here. I'll explain it as I go along. Well, part of the thing is, as I was exploring the game, I was looking over at how other people would have reacted to this game. So, I'll probably put up a link. I've actually tried putting off watching it for a long time, but I figured, oh well, I've already examined this game quite a bit, so I decided to look at how other people reviewed. There's one video in particular. It's by Mark Brown. What he normally does is a series of in-depth analysis on gameplay mechanics and whatnot. He warned there's a little bit of spoilers ahead. I took a look. Yeah, it was nothing that I haven't already seen. So far, so good. Then I made the one big mistake. I read the comment section. How bad could the comment section be? Well, let's see if I can find the one corpse in question. Yes, this one. Now, nothing out of the unusual. Well, you've seen this scene before. Then some bastard in the comments made the note, hey, this box down here, right in the center, right beside our friend here in question, this box looks awfully familiar.
What are his chances?
True enough, it's the box where we got the pocket watch to begin with. Actually, if you think of it, it makes some bit of sense. For one thing, how the heck did we get a book with the sketch, with the the manifest is easy, but getting a book with the artist sketch? And how did the person know that all the chapters were there? So based on that, let's actually go to the table of contents. So based on that, let's go to the escape. The one item we had the problem with the most is what happened to our friends, as in the ones who escaped. We could not figure out where they escaped to. Now Europe is a possibility, but I'm going to just start with United Kingdom. And if this is correct, then nope, it's not correct, or at least we did not get his identity. Well, we could just try Europe instead. But definitely they have to be alive somewhere where they could ship it off to us. Atlantic Island's another possibility too, but one thing's for certain, they're definitely alive. So that answers that one bit. Unfortunately, well, I was hoping it was a quick pass, but I guess not. Anyway, let's there's one part that I really wanted to check out, which is what happened here. So let's look at the ones we never figured out. Okay, we figured out who O'Hagan is. So he definitely did. O'Hagan, you still breathing? Can you roll? Well, definitely not. So I'm guessing the problem is how he was killed. Probably should re-examine that. Accessible only through another corpse, so this is going to take us a bit of a while. So let's see, if I remember correctly, it's them.
Keep rowing!
Where is it? There! Something there!
I see it!
Give us a weapon!
Shoot it! Mike and I! Pick up the oars and row, you fools!
trying to go back to how he died.
Keep course due.
It looks like he's still alive at this point.
Days. You packed enough stores.
Aye, sir. Checked and loaded them myself.
Okay, let's go.
Stay quiet
let's
and
keep
alert.
going.
If the wind picks
I
up,
think we
no
went too far
charge.
back. Hold on. So apparently a bit of a gripe, but we're going to have to do this quite a bit.
구하테니와 꽃단지네.
I think there's one more corpse in the back there.
Alright, you still breathing? Can you roll? Nichols, sir, shoot them for God's sake!
Actually, okay, let's see protect. Yeah, this is the right one. Okay, get shoot. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, I'm a little bit dizzy right now, but is this him? Yeah, that's him. He's being... Oh, he's been stabbed. Interesting. Okay. Okay, yeah, you have to pay attention. So, he was knifed by one of the Formosans. Okay, we got that one confirmed. So let's see, who else are we missing? That actually makes sense. No, he was trying to reach for the case. Is that the only guy in this chapter that I haven't solved? Yep. So now we have to go back to this guy. It's gonna take us a while to guess who he is. Wait. His first memory. Someone said succumbed to tragic illness. 22 others were present. Okay, we're gonna have to do a bit of guesswork here. Not with the top. Okay, so the assumption is he's a top man. So let's see. If he's a top man, that leaves Lewis Walker. Actually, it makes sense. He came from the top. And he's the only top man left in my list, unless I have someone that's incorrect too. Well, it's also possible I got these guys exchanged. So let's try that. Oh! Yeah, we got them. We had them exchanged. So that was Lewis Walker. So that means he's the other one. So Samuel Galligan. And who's the last one? Charles Myers. Okay, so we got those three. So we're getting much closer. I have a feeling that the fate of those who are alive won't be solved until we reach this part here. I'm pretty sure we could solve that. So we need to... Oh wow, that's a bit of a long stretch. So... If he... Wait. Oh, let's go back. Nice thing is I could solve quite a bit during this scene here. So that means there's another tree I need to solve. So this guy is the last top man. At least the last non-Chinese top man. That means I got these two exchanged. So let's see, like and see sketch. So who? Can't be that. Probably the other top end's down here. There you go. So we're getting actually much. So now, so it's kind of typical, just like a game like Sudoku. The fewer choices that are left, the easier it is to figure things out. So now we are left with at least, I think we need at least 9 more. Yeah, we're getting close. So let's start back at the beginning. I know we done loose cargo. Definitely done number 2. We just finished number 3. We finished number 4 also. That was all of them already. So that leaves number 5. No, we've done that already. Okay, so that number 6. Yeah, this one's a hard one. There's a bunch of unknown souls here. What's going on? Come on, boss. Hey, cat. Okay. So this guy was at several memories, so let's show the memories. You can see he was there in the murder. This was where he was offed. He was also there when the thing collapsed. But he mentioned boss, so he's got to be a mate of some sort. I'm gonna leave it at this for now. Beat to quarters. And what's going on? Stay back. It's already done for, Nick. Come on, boss. No, get... Hey. Well, unless... Is there a guy named Nick? No. Nick or Nicholas? Nope. And he refers to him as boss. So he's gotta be one of the mates. I'm gonna leave it as Gunner's mate for now. Because we need to get 2 others anyway. We're no use. Wait a minute. Okay, this one was never correct, so... If he's... What if he is the carpenter? This guy was the carpenter's mate. Okay, that's... Okay. They make for the lazarette. Someone shoot the damn thing. Who's the person that would be in the lazarette? Bosun? Purser? Nope. Okay. Last, I assume ship steward because of his position, but let's get back to that. Doesn't look Scottish. Okay, let's get back to that. Okay. This guy's not the surgeon's mate. He... Actually, based on his position in the sketch... Yeah, based on his position in the sketch... Yeah, I assumed he was surgeon's mate because he's with the surgeon. Yeah, they're all wearing the mates, but what if this... Yeah, the other thing is that the assumption is he fell overboard. What if he got torn apart? Then this guy, based on the sketch, seaman, it's probably seaman. Okay. Also possible he was killed. So disappeared in the Doom. So I need to check his last memories. So let's see who else are we missing. We're missing a bunch of people also. Basically a lot of unknowns. Yeah, we also don't have this guy's identity. He's probably not the bosun. And also, we might have made a mistake on... Oh, there you go. So, let's see who we got right. Yep, carpenter's mate, so that means the Oh no, we didn't get the carpenter right. So, treading little by little. This may seem like the most unexciting part because we're just solving things off the map. Okay, since this part's done already, let's see the order. We're gonna go back to the main. We're gonna go back to the main map. Not mistaken, we are... Yes. This guy's not the carpenter. Purser or bosun. He could actually be the surgeon. Then who we thought was the surgeon could actually be the surgeon's mate. It's gonna take us a while to get there. Hold on a sec. We might have mistaken the identity. Let's take note what he said. Put me down, squid. Where's my Frenchman? Squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart. Your mate. So it has to be a guy that had a mate who was torn apart by a terrible beast. Okay, so I need to look at the manifest again. I have to go over everyone. So, torn apart by beasts. Yeah, so this has to... So what we don't have is how he died. Okay. So he's definitely... Nope, he's definitely the bosun. We just don't know how he died. We're gonna have to check his memories, so let's bookmark those memories. So this is his last. Martin, where's the captain? Have you lost your mind? Get back inside. Okay. I need to look at who she's talking to so I can figure out who Martin is. Actually... Then to double check... Yeah, this guy was torn apart by a terrible beast. Yeah, so that's how you figure out who. So I need to go back to the next one. They make for the Lazarette. So he had to be... I'm pretty sure he was injured around here or here. So I need to go back to... Go back to how she died. This is Martin. have to assume that he didn't freeze to death. He didn't fall down. He was crushed by a beast. That's the only thing that makes sense there. So we've gotten that one out of the way. Yeah, this whole thing was solved already. So I need to figure out who these guys are. Can't be a purser. Winston Smith. Could he be a carpenter? So if he's the surgeon. Yeah, because he was in the room, and the way he was sitting, he definitely was a surgeon. If he wasn't a surgeon, he'd be the purser. I wish there's a way to go to the next unsolved one. Because I think... Yeah. 4, 5... Everything is solved at this point. So I'm really solving the endgame ones already at this point. So... I wish there were hotkeys for this. Nope. Nope, we really have to keep clicking through. This guy's acts like a steward, but it's probably not a steward. If he's not a steward, he's definitely not the surgeon. Definitely spiked by a beast. It's just that I don't... He's not Philip Dahl. Could he be Davy James, the fourth maid steward? Case. This guy's probably not the surgeon's mate. So this one's we're pretty sure on that one. So who we're not sure. He was knifed by... Okay, he was not knifed by the purser. Okay, we need to go... We know they're alive, we just don't know where. He's definitely a mate of some sort. Is mate or steward? Pretty sure this guy's surgeon or surgeon's mate. Okay, so this guy's correct. We just have the identity of his killer wrong, so we're gonna have to go down. So going downstairs, the man who stabbed him. No, it's one floor down, one floor down. Unless... No, it's one floor down. That one we solved already. Oh wait, we need to check these guys. Actually, we need to check a little further back. So when the escape was happening, this guy got killed. So I'm gonna check this. So
Down!
shot.
Let them go!
So this guy's the one who tries to stab me. Okay, so it's oldest. So this guy's the gunner's mate. Yep, gunner's mate. Yeah, he stabs this poor kid. So we solved that one. So we just need one. We just need one more. So I guess I can start name guessing again on the next one. So yeah, this is Soldiers at sea. So he's not the carpenter. He's not the purser. He's not the bosun. Surgeon's mate, no. He's not third mate, no. That'd make him a steward. Nope, this is not right because we have him for something else. So I'm just basically clearing out all the names so that okay, except this one. This one I'm sure. Then okay, this one I'm sure. He refers to the Frenchman, so he has to be the bosun. It's just that how he died is the part that's in question. Put me down, let me go easy, now you're in a bad way. Curse like that does not live for nothing. You know he was crushed. He didn't... Did he have drowned? Okay, I'll leave it a drown for now, but I'm pretty sure well, cause it only took his arm. Okay, this one I'm pretty sure because he's the last midshipman. So that means I just need one more identity. Okay, then I'll leave these guys. Then I'm gonna go back to okay. I'm gonna go back to the guy that killed the monster. Oh, it's a bit. Oh, this is gonna be a bit of work. Hold on. So this is soldiers at sea. Okay, he was clawed by. These two guys were clawed by terrible beasts. Okay, let's see if we can figure his identity out from here. Definitely not that. Okay, so I have his so I have his cause of death wrong. Is that all? Okay. It was either crushed or clawed. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Carpenter. I think he was clawed by terrible beast. It's either clawed, clubbed, or crushed. I think I have to go back and check how he died. So usually, so in this, I think I'm at the point where it's not the identity that's the problem, it's the cause of death. So I have to go back and check things more carefully. If you remember from the previous episodes, it took me a while to notice that some guy actually got spiked. Rather, someone fired spikes at him. So the last one was killed and buried down here, so we need to go down here and check. Wait, actually I need to correct something here.
Keep pressure here.
This is the captain's steward. Let's get that one out.
Madness is this. 20 years, my steward. I never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself.
Since mate is
Those
not
are
about
guilty
that.
beasts.
So yes, this guy has to be the
You're
boss.
gonna
So cause of death is
back your doom at all.
he's definitely the
Tie him
surgeon.
up.
Which makes this guy surgeon's mate. Or it's the other way around. This guy is the surgeon. got to be surgeon's mate. Fourth mate steward. So it's probably cause of death that's a problem again here. So at this point, I need to reach the causes of death. So first I have. So getting that one corrected. So now we need to check how our poor friend got offed here. So let's see. Oh wait, he got speared. What's that? They're trying to kill him, but he gets speared in the end. So it wasn't club. Spiked. So now we need to figure out if he's Duncan or Winston. Can't be James Wallace. So it's definitely spiked based on weight. Maybe decapitation. It's hard to tell because those are claws, those are legs. These two things are what killed him. Yeah, it was definitely spiked by a terrible beast. So that means one of the other ones is wrong. So I need to go back to the that supposition. Okay. So these are all the others who survived. So I need to rethink. The bosun. This guy's definitely a mate. It's just... No, it's not a midshipman. It's definitely a mate. No, sorry. Mate or a steward. I also need to... I probably should recheck some of the scenes. That means I have to reinvestigate all of... I need to investigate some of the earlier scenes on this one. I think I'm getting this one wrong. I assumed everyone fell overboard, but something could have happened to this guy. So that means check escape. He either drowned or I'm pretty sure it's crushed. Expired from old age. That would be an interesting trick. He didn't look old enough. He cannibalized by an unknown attacker. Oh wow, that would be very interesting. Struck, hooves, tail, wing. Nope. It's not tragic illness. The other person knifed him. Okay, so it's either John Davis or... No, I'm pretty sure it was Aldous Wade. So that means I've gotten both wrong, so I need to get something else right. Which is not easy considering there's so few left. So the part... So it's gonna be easy to guess the names. It's gonna be hard to figure out cause of death. So I need to go back up top to how these two died.
We're no use!
So he was Claude. It's just a question of identity. Oh, there you go. He's... So that means... Okay, that one's correct. So I still got the bosun wrong. Rather, cause of death wrong. So, getting there. Just a few more. So he got spiked. That was certain. So it's question of identity. And the bad news is I'm gonna be guessing for quite a while. Definitely not Philip. So it's either Zungi or Dave. Actually, why am I shoot? Okay, let's shoot. Definitely the bosun's just the cause of death. This might be the point where I might be really tempted to look at an FAQ now. Usually the last cause of death is the most annoying. Cause of death's gonna be the harder ones to figure out. Hold on. Another guy got speared. Okay, that's Winton's. Peter saves him. Carpenter's mate. Yeah, so both of them get killed. Top man dies later. He dies later. Everybody dies later. First mate doing a good job. Gunner, we figured that out. So he must... Okay, Bosun's mate. Passing to Bosun. Where's the exit for this one? Oh, there it is. Meanwhile, let's keep checking the others. Okay, the midshipmen were defending. He gets spiked later. So, actually, probably should check how he gets spiked. So this might be a bit annoying. Actually, I think he should be somewhere near that point. So let's see. These guys died here. Other side. Looking for someone who died here. Nope, definitely spiked. So it's just a question of identity. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the main map. So almost there. I really want to get this done by at least get to the next point. So we get spiked. So I need to go back to the beginning to investigate this guy. Definitely a mate. So then it's the escape. So okay, wait, it's just so previous page. Yeah, so it's just this guy. So I need to go to the beginning because that's when he most likely disappeared. I need to go to the beginning up top. Okay, so not here, not here. He probably died in the... Wait. I need to see his last memories. Bookmark memories. Okay, so that's... So the previous one is when Maba died, so I have to go to that point. I really have to apologize to the guy that sailed this over here. It's wild. So I think this is where... Is this... This is too early.
What is it?
So I have to go back to Abigail, then go to Maba from there. Hopefully I should be able to get this right. This is also the wrong one, I think. Something bad also might have happened to him below deck. But he's there when Maba died, so I have to check. So going back to Miss Abigail. So if you get pulled out, it's considered fell over. So I'm starting to suspect our friend did not die up here. Oh wait. Wait, I can go. No, that's the bosun's gate. That's bosun. By then, I have to check his corpse now. Did he shoot himself? His arm getting crushed. It doesn't allow you, so there's no accidental shooting. So okay, I guess strangled by a beast is still possible. It's just his arm. Okay, this guy's definitely the third mate. So So let's eliminate that. Yeah, that's working. So we're looking for people who would have fallen off. Is that? No, that's a top man. So, chaotic encounters, I suppose. No, that's after the explosion. Coordinate. It said his last memory is here. There you go. So I see 3 people falling overboard. So it's safe to assume that he fell overboard too. I'm just missing his identity. No, we confirmed 3 that fell overboard. What if he didn't die overboard? What if he... No, but there's... But this is his last memory. Let's check. Disappeared in the Doom. Last memories when Maba died, that's where we are. So he was definitely present also. Then the previous memory was when he was clubbed to death. 3 others were. So he was with the others. So if Nathan Peters fell overboard, it's safe to assume that he fell overboard too. Yeah, he fell overboard to his death. So he fell overboard to his death. It's just a question of who he is. Okay, so... Oh, wait. Return the book to HE. So, that confirms... That confirms our one guy here is Henry Evans. Okay, let's just go to the end. Go to this page. So this is definitely Henry Evans. But where is he alive at? Wait. Let's go back to the beginning. The journey, Atlantic leg. Starts off in United Kingdom. Ship is found off here. There's no way he made it to United Kingdom. He's probably in Europe. There's no way he made it to the United Kingdom. That means... Nope, not Europe. Let's try... Middle East. Okay. I'm really stretching very thin. I'm really sorry, guys. I could literally just keep guessing these 3 people on the assumption they're all in the same place. And this last soul, he's definitely... Probably is this guy. I think you'll only know what happened. So he's got to be alive somewhere. Atlantic Island? No. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to that map. Geography fails me. So this is where it ended. This is where they escaped. This is Africa. Okay, I know West Indies is geography. And this is Western geography. This is not something I'm good at. So, wait. East Indies is Asia. Not an Atlantic island. Not Europe. Definitely not Middle East. It all started in Africa? I'm not gonna sing Toto. Wait. Is it possible I miss? Yeah, that's correct. Okay, I'm probably gonna avoid putting Africa on the list. That's a huge spoiler. So definitely our friend is also in Africa, so we got that one confirmed. So now we need to solve the others. So the end is done. Escape. It's not quite done yet because we still have no. I still have no idea how he died. All I see is him lying on the bed. Previously, his arm gets crushed. Then let's figure out the previous ones also. Actually, not bargain. That's gonna take way too long. The Doom. Wait, there's one more I missed before here. Okay, let's bookmark the memories and start with the first one. Let's see if we can get a clue of his identity. Okay, he was there when the cook died. So that means he's someone that would have stayed below deck all the time. Yeah, he was there during the entire Unholy Captives incident. So this is where he died. What is a purser? Hold on. Glossary. Accounts for all cargo and trade, no. In charge of general crew operations. Servant to an officer or higher rate performing general duties for the comfort. So it's possible he's not even anyone that's ranked. So hold on. He died at Soldiers of the Sea, so let's get back there. So it's definitely not an official. Okay, I'm pretty sure Spiked by a Terrible Beast is correct there. It's only 6. Well, we only need to get 2 more correct. Then we can narrow down the last. So this guy, I'm assuming he's Fort Mate Steward because of what he's dressing. It's not Philip Dahl because that one's... There's only so few left. So it's really just cause of death. Also haven't seen him anywhere, so... Okay, let's go back to him. His last... So his last appearance was when Maba died. And his first appearance was when Lars Lynn died. So he was on the ship that fell overboard. So I'm pretty sure this is So I'm pretty sure his cause of death is correct. It's just some... So that means... It's really the escape at this point. How did you die? Can't be electrocuted. Only one person was electrocuted. Axe? No. Burned. Clawed by a terrible beast? No. Crushed by a beast? No. Drowned by a beast? No, you're still up here. Froze to death? He was eaten. Succumbed to a tragic illness. You know what? I'm gonna go take a look at him again. So let's bookmark memories. So he was, yeah, this is when his arm was getting crushed. Then afterwards, that was the end of it here. So I'm going to... I wish there's a way to say hypothermia. Okay, I'm going to go back to the place where he died. This is annoying. He died so much later. Can't see anything on this corpse here.
Put me down. Let go. Easy now. You're in a bad way. This is good.
Oh, he bled to death.
Where's my
His arm.
Frenchman?
He lost his arm. No. Okay, so. Oh, he was torn apart by a terrible beast. Kind of. That's the only thing that. Yeah, that's the only thing that makes sense. So he was torn apart. His arm is missing.
It's gone. Your mate was torn apart.
Yeah.
Beast is
That all over the place. That's
You
when
killed
he
it.
comes up just
We did it. It left with the storm. Captain came through the hole. Said he changed it off. You should rest.
Rest? You lost your arm. How the hell are you gonna rest? Yeah, I should have known. So he was torn apart. So, okay, let's assume that's correct. So I'm really missing one more. So it's a question of either identity or whatnot. No, it's definitely not Philip. I'm pretty... Maybe the spike was not correct. Could it be poison? Wait, that means there's one more person on the ship I never checked off as the person. So let's first look at the sketches. That means there's one person I never identified at all. Or at least he never... So he's definitely an official. He's gotta be the purser. So he's still alive. So it's either Davy James or Zungi Sadhi. Let's see, he's with John Davies. Okay, let's double check. Second mate. Okay, first mate, second mate. These are midshipmen. Gunner, gunner's mate. First mate, second mate, captain. Third mate, that's correct. Third mate, steward's right behind him. Second mate and first mate steward are around there. This guy could not be the captain. Okay, so we confirmed that this guy's the fourth mate steward based on proximity. There. Huh? Two more fates correct. So I think it'll open up the special section right now. Okay, so that leaves two more. So let's go back to the sketch again. That should be the fastest way to solve it. So this guy is definitely Songi Sathi. Where's the captain steward? Unless this guy looks important. Hold on. And this was the guy they were pulling away, so he has to be filled. Okay. Doesn't look like a ship steward. This guy could be the ship steward. Which would mean this guy would be the purser. So again, it's cause of death that's a problem. I need to go back and check. Let's check the cannon level. Oh wait, no, that's not right. Hold on. He disappeared in the dune. He was there when Maba died, so I'm pretty sure he was thrown overboard, but the game's not registering it's correct. Okay, let's go back to how Lars died. Could be possible that they offed him as well. Okay, so Lars Lynn died here.
Let me on. Over my dead.
Okay, this guy fell
Bloody
overboard.
day. How was that?
No call.
Okay, he definitely fell overboard. He was one of the unless there's a later scene. All I know is I see him falling out, so he's either Zungi. Oh wait, he's carrying books. He's the purser.
The boat.
Which means this guy's cause of death is not correct. So I have to go. So I have this bookmark memories. He perished in soldiers at sea, so he was in the inside when he got stabbed. His previous one 5. Okay, so I need to start here.
Oh, I forget. You killed my brother. What? That was an accident. The ropes.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the thing.
Oh man. Okay, so we confirmed he's the purser. We confirmed he fell overboard, I think. Because if he didn't fall overboard. Okay, so we now have to go down to the Lazarette. But we need to start with this one dying. Because this is the one that got torched. No, Butcher got stabbed really. Here's the thing, he was present. Definitely spiked. Speared, spiked, struck, hooves, tail. Wait, struck dead by. Okay, wait, hold on. How did the cook die? Same weapons. Yeah, he was struck by the tail. So this guy was also struck by the tail, so identity? No, I'm very sure. Wait, he was also present in the We're No Use. So... almost there, almost there.
We're no use!
Nope, that was not even dead at this point. Okay, hold on a sec. Let me figure out how this guy. Oh, what's this? He was flipped torch. Still need to have it here. Wait. Fired spikes at. Okay, let's go back. Check these corpses again. Oh wait. Yeah, he was. No, I think spiked by a beast is still correct. Club Crush. So that means I have. Okay, I'm gonna go out here again. That means something's odd with Duncan McKay's death. We know he's the purser based on the fact that he's still carrying his books. What the heck? So that means I have to start investigating the other deaths one by one. Well, any death that occurred on up top can also be expired. Shot? No. Arrow cannon gun, strangled spike. There's no bled to death. Probably should check his corpse again. How did he make it up there anyway? Anyway, so check his corpse later. First we check. Check his escape. No, not very escape. Check the doom. So this was death. Meanwhile, gets strangled. He gets crushed by a terrible beast. This one is below deck. So these guys would not be present. Wait. Confirm. Yeah, these guys would not be present. Yeah, but it's also below deck. Below deck 2. So during the explosion, this was when everyone all of a sudden became present. So fell overboard. Yeah, this is the point where they died. Pretty sure this guy fell overboard. No, not the rigging. So. Fell overboard or drowned. No, I think fell overboard. Alright. So what am I missing here? I'm so tempted to just check out this. I'm so really tempted to check it out. So before that, once more, let's check. I still have, I need to go back when he died. Well, it takes a while to get to how he died. But there were 3 people that fell overboard, so that's, so I think we can solve that. Say that one is solved. Which means I have to go down, find out exactly how that last guy died. So he, is there a pathway? No, I think it's the other side. Okay. He managed to walk all the way this far, so definitely bled to death at some point. I'll check you later. Okay, he's walking with spikes, but what the hell happened?
Someone shoot the damn thing!
Still feel like bled to death. Could it be poison? Oh wait, hold on. Shooting that way, okay, so far so good. I have no idea what the other guy's doing. Wait. Somebody fired a shot. Okay, that guy has a huge sword. He fired a shot. Did he? Was it an accidental misfire? And that's definitely the bosun's mate. Yeah, it was a misfire. It's a good thing I went back here. That's so tough. So that solves all but 4. We're almost at the home stretch, guys. And wow, I think we're not quite done yet. There's nothing left to do on the Obra Dinn. Okay, so does that mean we leave now? I wish there's a way to duplicate saves. I'm afraid I'm gonna make a mistake. Wait, before that, I want to go down one step here. Okay, this doesn't open. So those are all the solvable ones. I think it's time we left already. Hope we're not making a mistake. Wait. Because this auto saves if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's auto save. There's nothing left to do in the Obra Dinn. That should be a clue that it's time to leave.
We should go.
Yes.
Storm's nearly about, so we won't be coming back.
Huh? can still reach for it. So, hold on. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna make sure I'm doing the correct thing here. We did solve everything at this point already, so I'm gonna take a pause and be right back. Okay, just made sure. Yeah, that's the one portion I need to. For me to fill up, we have to depart. So I'm figuring out how to depart. Yeah, we said we should go, right? Let's go. This goes back up. So no, we have to go up. So how does one depart a ship? Take a seat.
Ready to go?
Yeah. Trying to figure out where to click. Definitely not the edge of the boat. I should take a seat somewhere. I think when you put the compass back or something. Yes, we're ready to go. I just don't know how to go. No, I'm not going back up. I'm not going back up. Oh, bloody heck. A yes or no prompt would be... Wait. Yep. Oh, we're just misclicking. Come on, let's go already.
Ready to go?
Yes, ready to go. Ah! That's how you go.
Finally. Sit down so you don't fall out.
You know, I share the same sentiment. So it was a bloody heck of a time. Man, those last few ones. It's easy to make so many assumptions. It's only when you examine them closely that you realize, oh no. Yeah. Am I puking? And there you go, assumptions and whatnot. So now that we've discovered almost everything, damage and squawk, claim, all cargo loss. Oh, you go through all the fates. Exceptional estate rewarded for estate forfeited to the crown. Estate fined. Attempted mute. Theft of cargo estate. Oh. Unknown. Findings of merit. Exceptional performance. Okay. So it tells you what happens to each of them. Murder of crewmate 1. Estate unknown. Oh, this was... They were involved in... Henry Evans surgeon. Alive. Abandonment of crew. Okay. And there's a bunch of estate fine. Fate crack. No claim made. Wait. Expense claim. Ooh. So these are very clear. Hold on. Is this it? Pocket watch remains in your possession. So it's possible the others are Henry Evans and Morrow was requested. Or did we miss something? One year later. Oh my. I'm probably gonna reinvestigate some parts of the game here if I can. Oh wait. Huh? Someone's here. Come in.
Come in.
What the heck?
Oh, goodness. What's like this?
Hey, I want to get off this chair.
The argument then. Right, well, get yourself home then. And tell Martha I said hello.
Dude, what the heck?
Can you believe it? A package at this hour. Oh, the
This
thing
thing
smells
smells-
just dreadful.
What the
Better
heck?
you don't open it inside. I'll be turning in now.
Yes.
Tea's in the kitchen if you need more.
Oh, that was a package from London. Is he gonna give us an opportunity to fill out the rest of the fates? I write to you with the unfortunate that Dr. Evans has passed away. He succumbed to his illness shortly after receiving your package. Returning the book to you along with the means to complete it. As for the three of us that remain, the Obra Dinn's a distant memory and a dreadful chapter in our... Do not write back. Oh. Okay, so there's the book. These must be the clues. So this must be the bar... The bar what? You're right, it smells dreadful. What the heck is that?
There you are. Collect your things. Where's the key? To that door. Gone. There's no time. We need to go. Right.
Oh, wait, his arm was chopped off, right?
What are you up to?
Nothing good. Holy shit. Hold on, hold on. Henry Evans. What the hell did he just shoot? Hold on. Turd me. These people were turning? Hold on, hold on, hold on. He just shot... No, there are 4 people that... This kid. Okay, here comes the bargain. So in the Lazarette, 2 others were present. The monkey companion was sacrificing the person. So he shot. Paul Moss was. Oh my. So did.
A third shell! Captain didn't toss them all! Leave it! Help me lift it!
What were they carrying?
Stop! Why? Well, set you free! Give it the shell! Here? Do it!
Oh man.
Hoist it out. To the main deck.
It's a
Throw it
prisoner.
over. Lock the door when you leave. Get the tail, boy.
So who are these people that got killed?
In return, the ship.
guys have died already at this point. This guy was definitely spiked by a beast. Not yet. What the heck?
I'll kill every last one of you monsters.
Oh, that's Philip.
Withdraw the Kraken, or I will kill you all!
Okay. Captain killed the beast. Oh, so that's how the... So we're spared by the captain, okay. Interesting. So that's what they meant when they were talking about Bosun, how the captain got rid of it. Okay. Nothing to solve. That one was very clear. So it's this one. Wait. Yet another one. So they've been capturing these beasts?
Call it off, damn you! This is your Kraken! You brought it here! Send it back!
Oh, so the captain got angry, he just murdered them all. Wait. I need to check out this guy. He's holding this shell, which is a problem. But it's locked up. Before I get to that later. Goodness. So why were they all locked up here? Gosh.
What's this? Quicksilver.
Whoa! That does not sound good. That sounds like Burn himself. Yep, that's definitely Swedish. So our friend Burn. Okay, definitely burned himself. So that could end up here. The sequence isn't so right. At least the last two were good. This was present. There. I like that shifted title. So He burned to death. He was spiked. So those are the last ones, and that answers the entire fate. Okay, that's it. Okay, doors open. And with that, the return of the Obra Dinn is now a record in somebody's memory. The end. So that's Return of the Obra Dinn. This was I have to say this was a very enjoyable one, and well, it took us a while to get to the ending, but it's nice to see that this one has an end. There are a few achievements, like there are a few secrets that are yet to be unlocked, but I guess I'll just leave that for you to explore or to read in the guides, I guess. Anyway, that's it for this episode of the adventure run. I'm gonna figure out what we'll do, what game we follow next, but I'm actually glad that we solved this one big puzzle. Yeah. It's a shame this is an indie game. This would have been easily a very good game of the year of sorts. Also interesting to note that for a one-man development team, he managed to get a lot of interesting voices. I wonder if there'd be a sequel to this. Guy inherits the memento mortem, has to explore a different event. Like, say, sinking of an industrial ship of sorts. That would be interesting. So, yeah, we're looking at the different people who did all the different voicing. Yeah, I'm gonna just let the credits run a little bit, but that's it. I guess that's it for this episode. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on notifications. I actually got a bunch of different action adventure games on the pipeline. I'll definitely finish second season of Last Door. That's probably the fastest one for me to do. I actually got a bunch of I was saying I got a bunch of games in the pipeline. A lot of them were giveaways from good old GOG, so I guess I might run through those. Yeah, all in all, it's a good end to. It's a nice end to cap the adventure. A bit frustrating, but I guess it's a game that you don't want to try finishing from start to finish. You start getting narrow-minded at that point. Here's the language consulting. That's great. So I'm just waiting to see if Lucas Pope's gonna pull an MCU end credit scene. Nope. No end credit scene. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys again next time.